JCPS security guard is out of the hospital this morning after he was hurt while breaking up a fight.
Charlie Nichols works at WHAS High School in southwest Louisville. He suffered several injuries while trying to break up that fight. Jim Stratman joins us now live with details about what led up to the incident. Jim.
Yeah, good morning, Grace and Eric. Friends of Charlie Nichols told us that he is the type of person that's not likely to stand by. He wants to step in the middle and try to help people from avoiding getting hurt. He wants to keep them safe. But this time he got hurt. He was in the hospital for 4 days, just got released yesterday, and the messages of support from all around the DOS community are starting to flood in for Nichols. Now, Nichols himself is a former Marine. He is a single father of a teenager, and he is the caretaker for his own father as well. A friend of Nichols told us that he stepped in to break up a fight at DOS High School cafeterias last week. We're told he was slammed into a locker that broke one of his ribs and punctured one of his lungs. And as a result, he spent 4 days in the hospital. Now, JCPS has not commented on this incident, but in a statement, DOS Principal Julie Chancellor said staff members are stepping up to help Nichols financially. She also said that he's been an employee for many years and is loved by the students and the staff.
The kids would never intentionally hurt Charlie because they all seem to really like and respect him. He's always had everybody's back. We need to have his.
A former co-worker set up a GoFundMe to help cover Nichols' costs as he recovers. As of this morning at last check, it's raised over $7,500. Now, one of Nichols' co-workers said that she would like to see more discipline, more consequences for students who are involved in fighting, especially inside JCPS schools, to help keep staff and students safe. I'll dive more into some of the fights and some of the culture of fighting that we've started to see take shape at JCPS coming up here in the next half hour. Grace, Eric.
Jim, thank you. This morning, 7 JCPS students are recovering after a bus crash in the Highlands. It happened just before 10 yesterday morning near the intersection of Barrett and Baxter Avenues while the students were on their way to school. Police say an SUV was driving down Baxter Avenue and turned right onto Barrett. Investigators believe the bus pulled in front of the SUV and hit it. There were 40 students on the bus at the time. 7 of them were taken to a local hospital for injuries, but they are expected to fully recover.
To Laurel County now, where the agencies which have been searching the Daniel Boone National Forest for the suspected I-75 shooter Joseph Couch are now focusing their efforts on protecting the towns and roads around the forest. Governor Andy Beshear helped KSP make that announcement yesterday.
Beginning this afternoon, we'll begin transitioning state and local law enforcement agencies from a manhunt to a larger presence in this community and the surrounding communities.
With about 90% of Laurel County public school students returning for in-person classes, authorities said it was time to focus on the community's safety in a larger way. Now, KSP will join London PD to patrol the area. Going forward, authorities will continue to search the forest from the sky with thermal imaging on drones and helicopters. Authorities also said they installed trail cameras during the search to help keep an eye on the area. Police say they've received more than 400 tips about Couch, but none have yet panned out. There's a $35,000 reward for any information that leads to his arrest.
Louisville Mayor Craig Greenberg says he wants stronger laws around street racing. This comes amid frequent street takeovers in the city, with LMPD now seizing even more vehicles. In a Facebook post, the department announced there were more takeovers Monday night and officers confiscated 5 cars. LMPD said 3 of those cars were also part of the Labor Day weekend incidents. LMPD seizes vehicles under a metro ordinance, but yesterday Mayor Greenberg says he's in talks with state lawmakers too.
One innovative approach that some other states are taking are not only are they confiscating cars, but when they confiscate cars, they crush them. I strongly support legislation that when we seize vehicles that are partaking in this extremely dangerous behavior, that those cars get crushed.
Mayor Greenberg says he'll be advocating for that legislation in the upcoming session.
A man is accused of stealing copper wire from an LG&E power station, putting part of Louisville briefly in the dark. Middletown police say Daniel Tinney cut through fencing to break into the substation on September 11th. LG&E says the theft caused a catastrophic equipment failure and about $500,000 in damage. In its arrest citation, police say Tinney admitted to breaking into the area and taking copper on multiple occasions to sell at local scrap yards. He's charged with trespassing and criminal mischief.
Louisville Metro arson investigators have determined the cause of a large fire in Old Louisville. They say on Monday, smoking material in an ashtray on the second floor led to this scene at an apartment complex on South Brook Street. A Louisville Fire spokesperson says the complex had 12 units with mostly families living there. The Red Cross is helping those who were impacted.
And today, Mayor Craig Greenberg is expected to make an announcement about a significant private contribution to the city's upcoming community care campus in Smoketown. The facility aims to help people experiencing homelessness. Last week, the mayor announced construction had officially started on the project, but he also told us the project, which is set to be up and running by 2027, would cost $18 million more than anticipated.